I'm the type of person, if somebody, well, it's,
Go ahead.
yeah.
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead. You the type of
When
person.
somebody hype shit up so fucking much, I just can't. That's why I cannot watch My Hero because people be amping this shit up like it's the best fucking thing in the world. I just can't. 5 episodes in, drop that shit.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so.
I literally sat down. I was like, "Oh yeah, this about to be it." I'm like, "Okay."
He got the power.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see what he do with
this
it.
ain't it.
Nothing.
So now, once again, go to YouTube. If it's a fight or something, I'll watch a little bit of it. But then I'm like, nah, it just doesn't. It's just not for me. Like, you can't watch every single anime it is. So that one is just not for me. And plus, I'm so far behind, I would never ever catch up.
No matter what they produce, don't like it.
Yeah.
And then you
no matter what they produce or what they put out, it doesn't really appeal to me. And especially the fan base. That fan base is gross. In the cosplay community, the fan base and the shit you see everywhere, gross. I ship this person with this person. No, this and that. No,
much of shipping, bro.
It's just a little bit too much. I've never in my life seen something like this. Yeah, I see it with that, and I see it with Demon Slayer. But Demon Slayer, that's a whole nother story.
That's a different animal,
it's not
but
as
the
much
same
hate
beast.
as it. Yeah, it's not as much hate and shit as it is with My Hero. It's just that when My Hero first came out, I liked Assassination Classroom, and
okay.
I was like, okay, a bunch of kids, we're gonna have a bunch of different personalities. It's just that I just couldn't. When so many people try to force something, like, come on, they just keep forcing the shit on to you. You just don't want to watch it. You just don't want to experience it. Because I always hear both of y'all talk about, story and highlight moments here and there, and it's like, okay, but it's just, I just can't appeal to it.
That's fine because the same thing happened to me with My Hero at the start. I ain't watched My Hero when it dropped out. I watched it. I think it was when season 3, and I think it was like you said, like it'd be like those moments that you watch that's like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I just want to see.
Yeah, because at first it was just everybody hyping it up like the best show, and I'm looking at it like, it's not the best show. You can't really say that, like, how many if you even watch anime and stuff, how many animes have you watched to consider this the best? And then when you watch it, like you said, the 5 episodes, it's a regular based anime. Like those episodes wasn't crazy. Like it's just like
it was just something to like. But then it just, I wasn't feeling it, and I couldn't sit myself down to force myself to watch it. I just didn't feel comfortable with it. Hey, when did you start watching My Hero? When it first came out?
I started watching it when it first came out, and I was reading it too at the same time. But it just, I was just trying to give it a chance, and I gave it too many chances. Because right now, right now I hate My Hero. They about to do my son dirty, and I know they are.
What it is that when you switch over My Hero from anime to manga, like I always say, like manga tone always adds a way more mature. Like you sense things more. It cuts out the little bullshit that, because like watching the anime, it kind of supports the fan base shit that these fan base niggas are doing. With the color tone. Color tones always also draw me out with certain animes. Because, watching black and white, you see it as serious. You see it as, this is a moment, you have to absorb this moment. Then when it comes to animation, you always want it to translate the same. But sometimes, it doesn't do that. It makes it softens it. It makes it low tier. And like when I was watching it, I got up to like the fighting scenes, but then I read, and then the parts that I was reading was more gruesome than what I was watching. So I ended up being I'd rather read My Hero than watch My Hero.
Like when I ask people now, like my coworkers, and I be asking y'all and stuff like that. Like some fans want death and they want killing and stuff like that. But then it seemed like with that one, it wasn't any Cause we come from the '90s and like all the shit we watch. It's like it's gonna be a death here and there. You're like, oh shit, even the kids, teenagers, shit like that. But I ask people that really watching it, really into it. Like, has that ever happened to anybody? Like, has it been like a big death like that within like the main cast? And people always like. I'm really. They don't ever tell me about anything.
I tell you this. I'm gonna tell you right now. Spoiler alert for anybody who ain't held up, but that ain't about to get hit with a lot. But they kill like
the villains, right?
They kill the villains ish in a stupid way, but then they kill side characters that they just introduced to you right away. Like they don't let you feel the intention and love for these side characters. So like they end up bodying like All Might's apprentice, like his psychic, like his Robin, because the nigga needed him to like help him train. It was like part of the study, and like they kill him off, but like it's in the same arc you introduced him to. So it's like, alright, whatever. Then they kill off like random heroes here and there that you have no attachment to that they introduced for like 5 seconds in one episode. So you just like, alright, but they're not the kids yet. More deaths coming in, but like a random chick you meet that was part of the agency, she was a good guy type bad. Then they kill a bad guy, which I felt bad for them killing the bad guy more than I felt the good guy, because the bad guy had more shine because they actually developed him. Like you guys keep killing the good guys that niggas don't care about. Like I don't care about these characters, bro. Like, why you want me to make me feel bad about this? Like, no, it's not. And just now, like, they recently almost did something good. Like, like you said, kill a kid. They almost killed the kid. They almost killed Bakugo. That punched this nigga hard. Like, shit blew up. Like, they had a hole in his chest and shit. But, plot armor comes, they're gonna kill somebody that they shown, like, here and there that really had no substance to get that nigga back. It's like, alright. Why do this? Why making these? And like they're showing more shines to the heroes. Like imagine the villains with plot armor. Like the villains got the plot armor in this. Like it's up to the point where I'm tired of watching these niggas come up one over these niggas. Like they trying their hardest, niggas. Damn, nigga, just drop. Like let's get this over with. Like because they're trying to save the villain, but the villain is doing too much shit where he should not be saved. Like this nigga done burnt 100 niggas, and the main character. I see. So
what is the
Before you ask that question, not only are they trying to save him, this nigga is coated with 10-inch thick plot armor. Go ahead.
What is the end goal of the series?
The end goal for the villains? The end goal for the villains is to disrupt the hero world in that system. The goal for the heroes is to make sure all the villains are too scared to even come out. They don't really have like an end goal. Their end goal is shit. So you kind of want the villains to win because their shit is solid and they got a plan.
So who character wants to be the number one hero? Main character wants to be the number one hero. That's the draw line for this.
He's the leader. Like he would be like the.
Yeah, he wants to be the idol that all the villains are scared of. That when he comes out, they're just like, oh no, this man's around. We gonna stop our villainy. Villainy over.
Mm-hmm.
This is our boogeyman. This is our Baba Yaga.
And right now, for the villains, it just switches up whoever's the main gun.
Because right now they doing some puppeteering shit. Because it's like they introduced you a villain nigga that he's supposed to be like the next up villain, but now like. The nigga that's old that been fighting like villains, like heroes for mad long, he's trying to take over the nigga body and being like, I'm trying to continue being the villain, nigga. I used you. Like, bro.
I mean, it shit just feels as though it's been around so long. I guess because people just hype like.
Bro.
In the anime community, you know how we are. Like something comes out, people just hype it. They keep talking about it. They push it down your throat until you accept it, until you like it, until everybody's watching it. But that's how I kind of felt with that.
It is. It was, and I hate it. That's why I didn't watch it at first. And when I did watch it, it was disappointing because y'all hype it up like he's at peak, but he's just a regular nigga trying to get there. Like, no, this is not. It's like watching like what's something that's crazy that you can actually like watching like a like a JoJo random season, and like watching the first 5, but then you go around saying this shit crazy, like yo, this shit crazy, like niggas out here coughing up blood and shit, like that's something you be like, that's weird, but like the regular developing shonen story, like the way it started, like this in Black Clover, like the way Black Clover started. No, now people wasn't hyping Black Clover up, it was just regular, right? It was just a regular ass anime. You watched it, you found out it was more. That's how My Hero should have been.
Because at the same time, that was always when I used to debate about it and talk about it. That was always my thing. One Punch Man and My Hero, I felt as though it was like the same shit.
It's the same studio.
They pretty much are. It's like. So One Punch Man is what My Hero. What happens after My Hero if the heroes win.
Mm-hmm.
It's a society based on heroes and that occupation, saving motherfuckers. And just occasionally you get like a threat that's kind of like OP, and then you call in. Like it's
because are there tiers in My Hero?
Like hero tiers?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a ranking system.
And like I think it's a top 10 list that they have top 10 heroes, and they all international, like they have heroes all over the world type shit. And the students, even when they started off, they had to get their students licensed to actually do like
hero
arrest niggas.
Yeah.
It's not like you go to school, you become like they actually had to take exams, get their licenses, then take studies. But they don't show you anything past that besides being in the top 10 charts. Like once you finish your hero studies and you get into an agency and shit like that, then you're a hero and you make a name for yourself from that.
Yeah, and apparently being a hero don't even give you bread. Like you would think saving motherfuckers' lives will get you some bank, but nah.
Because they're still in school, right?
Yeah,
the kids are gonna be in school,
But there's too many times where they even like the regular heroes, they say like, yo, we don't make a bunch of money.
We broke. We need a
public
job.
safety. We just glorify public safety.
Yeah, hop on Indeed.
Dead ass.
So the Villain Association paying way more. They got joined now.
Dead ass.
Niggas say, yeah, I'm a hero here, but I work the bartending gig at the Villains Club, That motherfucker stay over there.
That's why the nigga Slide and Glide, the one who his dumbass he keep his hand on his hips, but he be moving forward. Yeah. He was in the Liberation Army too.
Yeah.
He was doing the double agent. I'm a hero and a villain at the same time. Shit. It's just so the thing with My Hero is there's no point for the heroes to be doing what they're doing. Meanwhile, the villains, they really have a solid ass argument.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Their argument is really solid.
You feel bad for the villains more than you do for the heroes.
At least Shigaraki, him and the Liberation Army, they have a solid argument on why they doing their villainy. The nigga All For One, he just want to take over the world. Type shit. He want to cause the most anarchy and just be a dickhead the whole time while he's alive. Because he's that guy. There's no reason for him to be doing the dumb shit that he's doing right now. He has one of the most powerful quirks, but he's still fucking around with people on the battlefield.
Nigga ability is to anything they touch decays and just crumbles. And then the nigga learned it to the point where like if he touches the ground, the ground crumbles. You stand on the ground, you crumble as well.
So he touch himself.
He can touch himself though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he can crumble himself.
I don't think it's that it don't work on himself, but I think it's because it's his quirk. The quirk decay won't decay itself. If that makes sense.
So like, imagine giving a nigga with that power more power. So now he has like super strength and shit, and like he can like how like those animes always got that one character that can make like multiple limbs come out and like the limbs be having limbs inside. He can do some shit like that now too. And the nigga can fly and like he has super durability. Okay. And it's like, bro,
hyper regeneration.
What the fuck is you doing to this nigga? Like regeneration now. Nigga got other quirks. Like this nasty ass drone. It's like when you play when somebody like combines all your best heroes together, like Batman, Superman, fucking Iron Man. Like, I don't want to look at this. I don't want to. The fuck? And it's just not doing good right now. Too many fights is happening. Too many debates. Too many. Niggas brought up racism right now, literally at the last point of the whole entire series. Niggas brought up racism.
Yes.
Like, bro, what?
Racism? What you mean?
Like, alright, so there's people who have quirks, but the quirks come with like deformities. They're like, motherfucker, you got a dragon quirk, but you have it like a dragon or some shit. And like, so there's a bunch of niggas that got shit like that. And there's parts of the world that don't like people with body deformities out there that lives in the area. And the villains had a group of deformed niggas who all had talking about stuff. Yeah, we gonna stand up because we tired of this racism that we dealt with out in the cities. Because in the cities is cool, but y'all don't see the real shit that's happening in the shadows. And it's like, oh damn, I feel you. Damn, villains, y'all niggas is dealing with that for like. Why wasn't we talked about this like episode 1, arc 1? Like right now, the final war. These niggas got a mob of mutated niggas pulling up on us, and y'all niggas completely ignore that. And like a deformed hero and a hero with like fucking body deformity had to stand up and be like, wow, we gonna be there like them, stand up, my brothers and sisters.
Malcolm X did. Malcolm X did. We gotta be better than them. They want us to be like how they was treating us. On some Batman philosophy.
I'm over here trying
to. If you kill a killer, the number of killers in the world don't decrease? Like what the? No.
Oh, why you still trying to focus on this other nigga fighting over here? This nigga trying to take care of his body. This nigga with plot armor. The main character flying. The main character was off screen for like 8 months, and he finally arrived when his boy died. And this nigga's reason why he took so long was because he was flying, and then he got boosted by jets because he was in a different area. A bunch of jets was lined up talking about just swing from us, and we'll project to the. What in the fucking Spider-Man shit was this, bro?
You give it chances.
Give it chances. At this point, I just want to see how it crumbles.
Like right now,
that's what the dust looks like.
I'm only in it now just to see how they end it now.
Yeah. So how far in the manga is it?
It's deep. The manga's ending. The anime,
The manga's about to end.
Yeah, manga's about to end. Anime just got to the beginning of the ending point.
The first part of the war.
Yeah.
The manga just had the first war. Right now, in the manga, this is like the second war.
Yeah. It's like, it got like 2-3 months in. Tops.
And then after that, it's done.
It should be done, yeah. But My Hero has a side series that's a whole lot better than My Hero.
I was talking about that.
Bro, I didn't read it. I
seen it at the bookstore one day when I went to go pick up some manga. I was like, oh, this is the Vigilante shit, right? Yeah, I seen that shit.
So Cole, if you want to give that a chance, give a chance because it's way before this bullshit shit, fucking Sesame Place on fire shit.
Yes.
That one's about actually a vigil. The middle. Remember how you asked about the ranks? So if you a hero without your license, you're a vigilante, and that's kind of like
that's illegal. That's illegal. But he still do it anyway because I got this power and I know how to use it, kinda, and I know I can save people. Period. So I'm gonna save people. There's no debating it. If the heroes catch me, if the heroes see me, they're gonna have to catch me.
Yeah, right.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I just go to the bookstore and read it while I'm in there, motherfucker.
Yeah. I understand. That's why I said I understand why you're not invested in My Hero. Trust me, that's. But Vigilante, give that one a shot. Give that one a shot. More mature.
Just kept, slamming that shit against my head. Like, yo.
Okay. Vigilantes is definitely, you could definitely give that a shot. But the main My Hero story, nah, that shit ass. I ain't gonna hold you. It's not even ass. It's just like all over the place. Just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, you're gonna have to have a good lock to like tell me that all this that I just witnessed makes sense for it.
It's because they want to focus on all the main characters. They have more than one main character, and they want to focus on all of them. Instead of just telling the story linear, Like, okay, this is happening. Oh, meanwhile, while this was happening, this is happening.
So some people getting too much shine. That's what it is.
Yeah. Because they was just on
and
a whole...
people that you don't want to get shine is getting shine.
Yes. Yes. There's no reason why the mutants should be getting a whole saga to themselves. Even if he's the main cause of it all. It don't really... Come on. Stop.
Actually, like I said, not now. Not at this moment.
That should have been the beginning of either this war or like the first issue that they had to deal with.
Mm-hmm. But you know, we trying to see how the tie-in is. Hirokoshi, motherfucker, you got one way. You fucked up. Yeah, it's like niggas shooting a bunch of rockets and you gotta like see how it pinpoints into the target. Like, what is the point of all this? This nigga Deku gonna pick up the planet. Like, I'll hold you all on my back. I'll be your hero. You know, like this ain't gonna have to do some crazy shit for me to be like, okay, you know, all that was work.
So has he been accepted yet?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. He went through he actually had a really good arc of developing, which makes him good and enjoyable to watch. It's just the story around him fucks up the whole ass to watch, because he went from so you watched the first 5 episodes. You already know he blew his fucking arm off with just one punch and shit like that. This nigga was wild. So now he's up to the point where not only does his powers is just like about exploding, he has several powers in him, because his ability is like a branch off. He had to physically develop his powers and like get to know them each. So he had to train his body and his mind to understand how to use them. He's not just a nigga who gets new power and be like busting them out of nowhere. Just like, nah. So this whole arm exploding thing, he went from learning how to do 3%, 5%, 10%, 25%, and like I think he's at the like 50% now, 100. And you see him like grow, learning things, doing things that you want main characters to do. Even go through like an arc where he's just like, fuck this hero shit, nigga. I hate, nigga, I'm on my own, nigga. Nigga, he went through his villain arc, like he did his thing. It's just now we at the end point, because right now he's at the point where he kind of like Goku. He's Goku now. He wildin'. He got like 100% all his quirks, you know how to master them. He's fusing them together. He's like black chain whip, control electricity, you know, fucking assault gun. Like, whoa, what the fuck you nigga, whoa.
Fucking off his Goku shit.
Yeah, he's off his shit now.
Like at the end of the day, you know I'm gonna win, right? You know I'm
right. It's just seeing how they win.
I'm gonna give you a show, but I'm gonna win.
That's exactly what he's doing.